up, everyone? Planetary Games here. Today I'm back with playing Nekopara vol.1. Um, so basically, last episode, what happened was that Kashou was trying to send Chocola and Vanilla home, or sorry, Chocolate and Vanilla home, and that didn't really go over too well, so they had to stay the night. Um, Additionally, Kashou's tea sets came in from somewhere, and I think he's gonna open up the shop soon, so we're gonna get into that really quick. Alright, so let's continue on, shall we? Just like yesterday, we took a walk through the park in the evening. However, that food stand was nowhere to be found. It just so happened that no one was home on the day I decided to take the two cat girls home. I had also happened to leave the house key behind. So to make good use of time, I went to do some shopping before Shigure got home. That isn't the word. That isn't the right word at all. Chocola, if you've tried, why don't we rest a bit? Sorry, pardon me. That was terrible. Chocola, if you're tired, why don't we rest a bit? There is no need for you to apologize. She had a troubled smile on her face as she nodded. It was pretty clear why she wasn't in good spirits. Yeah, really, because friggin' person I'm playing as is being an ass. That's why there was nothing I could really say to her. Oh my god, there is though. Well, there happens to be a bench over there, so why don't we rest a bit? Good idea. Ah, thanks. Something for everyone, okay? I handed Vanilla some change and offered the bench to Chocola. She looks sad. The constant sea breeze wrestled the trees in the park. All that could be heard throughout the empty park were the quiet sounds of nature. I silently sat down next to disheartened Chocola. Like the gently setting sun, time passed by slowly. Her voice was so quiet that I wasn't quite sure if I had heard her or not. Even so, she answered clearly. Without saying a word, I responded by gently rubbing Chocola's head. Yeah. Yeah. Her voice trembled as she frantically wiped away her tears. Oh, she's crying. Like, come on, man. Just stop. Just stop, Kashou, just stop. She sniffled, her sobbing, and her voice became strained. She looked pained as she did her best to hold back her emotions, biting her lips. I held back my irresponsible words that were on the brink of coming out with all my strength. Yeah, of course I will. I feel like crying. Stop. I was frustrated at myself for saying nothing. I was empty. I could only offer condolences that could not be put into words. I rubbed Chocola's head as gently as I could. No, do not call him kind. I don't really think I'm kind at all. Yeah, exactly. See? Before. Chocolate closed her eyes and smiled.
覚えてますか？
Do you remember?
ショコラとバニラをご主人様としぐれちゃんが連れて帰ってくれた時のこと。
Ah, of course, I remember that. It was a cold day half a year ago. Chocola and Vanilla were huddled together, crying by the side of the road. They were still so young. They couldn't even speak yet. It was that day that I embraced their small cold bodies and took them home with me. There was no way I could simply forget that important day when our family grew. In the beginning, you two really couldn't get used to things at home.
あの時は知らないお家で知らない人と猫ばっかりで怖くて。
You two wouldn't eat at all, which really worried Shigure.
はい、とっても心配かけちゃいました。
I started to hear a tiny bit of laughter in her voice as we reminisced about the past.
ショコラとバニラが熱を出した時のことも覚えてますか？
I definitely do remember that. It was a few days after we brought Chocola and Vanilla home. Oh, they're so cute. At that point, they'd occasionally drink some water. And as always, they didn't really touch their food. The combination of malnourishment and cold weather had really begun to weaken their bodies. They both developed high fevers and were in pain.
あの時は夜中で誰にも気づいてもらえなくて、とにかく苦しくて辛くて寂しくて、声も出せなくて、手も足も全然動かなくて、助けて、誰か助けてって思いながらただただ泣いてたんです。そしたら
It's alright. I'm with you two, so don't worry.
ご主人様が大きくてあったかい手で撫でてくれたんですよね。ずっとそばで大丈夫大丈夫って言い続けてくれて、ショコラとバニラのこと撫で続けてくれてました。朝になって病院に行くまでずっとそばにいてくれて。
Yeah, and just for him to send them back home would be kind of hard.
不安で心細かったのが全部嘘だったみたいに。あの時も同じこと言ってました。俺は別に優しくなんかないって。でもショコラたちはご主人様が助けてくれなかったらここにいなかったです。あの時ご主人様がそばにいてくれなかったら誰も信じられないままでした。ご主人様のおかげでご飯も食べれるようになりました。しぐれちゃんともみんなとも仲良くなりました。だからあの時からショコラのご主人様はご主人様になったんです。ショコラはそれからずっと優しいご主人様のことが大好きなんですよ。
I wish that her tear-filled eyes would not spill over. Those tears were filled with anxiety, sadness, and happiness. She smiled, all she could before me.
だからショコラはご主人様がいなくなっちゃうって聞いて、いても立ってもいられなくて、どうしても一緒に行きたくて、しぐれちゃんにお願いをしたんです。
She said that with the faintest of smiles, one that seemed as if wouldn't disappear at any moment. Those words were so gentle and warm. But there was also an undeniable sadness and emptiness mixed in with them. Chocola. I was the one she was saying all this to, even though the only thing I could say back to her was her name.
お金のこととか難しいことはやっぱり猫にはわからないです。
Yeah, but money isn't everything, though. Come on.
でもやっぱりショコラはご主人様のそばにいたいんです。
Yes.
ご主人様が辛くて大変そうなのなんとなくわかります。
Chocola, best girl.
本当に なんとなくですけど、お掃除でもお洗濯でもお料理でもショコラがお手伝いできることは何でもしますから。
Oh, come on, man. We can't send her back. We can't send her back.
今すぐにはできなくても絶対にちゃんとできるようになりますから。だからもう一度だけね、ショコラはご主人様と一緒に。
Yes, you can. You can. You can. Chocola voiced her feelings clearly once again, and barely kept her tears from overflowing. Chocola, if you could be with me. I was engulfed by my inner thoughts which were ready to overflow. She yearned for me earnestly. For her so innocently to believe in me, there should be no reason for me to be against it. That day, Chocolate and Vanilla became an important part of my family. As long as they were with me, the days would be bright and enjoyable. I was simply selfish for leaving home like that. I didn't want to get my dear family wrapped up in my selfishness, or have them experience any unnecessary hardship because of me. You two are important to me after all.
私たちは猫だから自分に素直なだけ。
My inner conflict was disrupted by Vanilla. Vanilla had returned at some point. She looked straight at me and sat at Chocolate's side. Chocolate's side, I mean.
私なら楽しいことならショコラと一緒がいい。たとえ辛いことでもショコラと一緒にいたいと思う。だって一緒にいれないことの方が寂しくて辛いから。
Vanilla.
本当に好きなら迷惑かけたって一緒にいたい。それでも一緒にいたいものだと思う。
No, we're not sending them back. I don't give a fuck. We're not sending them back.
私たちが幸せかどうかなんていくらご主人でも決めつけるのは違うと思うよ。
Yep, it is.
それに
It is.
大事な人が大変ならなおさらそばにいたい。何ができるかはわからないけど、でも辛い時にそばで励ますことくらいできるよ。
It was as if her gentle and warm, soft smile had become the setting sun. Those uncharacteristic words from Vanilla deeply penetrated and seeped into my heart.
だからきっとしぐれも私たちがご主人のところについていくのを許してくれた。しぐれはご主人と一緒に行くことはできないから代わりにお願いって。だからご主人が本当にショコラのことを思うなら一緒にいるべきだと思う。
I believe so too. There was not even the faintest bit of hesitation. They were such honest and absolutely straightforward words. Who am I to dictate Chocolate and Vanilla's happiness? Only those words continued to strongly resonate in my mind, which was otherwise empty.
たとえ何不自由のない暮らしでもご主人様がいないのは嫌なんです。いくら大変でもショコラはご主人様と一緒にいたいんです。だからお願いします。ご主人様のそばにいさせてください。ここがショコラがいたい場所なんです。
She was on the verge of tears, but Chocolate's face lit up. They were nothing but absolutely pure, genuine words. Humans really are at a loss for words when it comes time to cat girls, huh? Saying no to their words was not something I could bring myself to do.
ご主人様、それって。
It won't be like it was back at home. You can't just live here however you like, got it?
はい、大丈夫です。ご主人様がいるだけでショコラは幸せですから。やれやれ、ついにご主人陥落。 いやよいやよも好きのうちだね。
Interesting way to phrase that. The dreary moment seemed to be blown away by her dazzling smile. Despite all this talk about family, perhaps I was the one that didn't really believe in it. Yeah, I don't think so, man. Thinking about all this from their perspective, it was very simple. Although I thought it was also, holy crap. Although I thought it was all still so immature. Perhaps cat girls were more human than humans were when it came to honesty. Maybe so. From here on out, we need to all do our best. We need to do our best all together.
毎晩大トレじゃなくて大丈夫です。たまにでいいです。お肉も A4 でいい。松阪牛なら脂身最高。
Is that all you guys have been eating at home? Even if the road ahead of us is uncertain, I lovingly rub their heads, just healing their hair. Alright, why don't we head back to the shopping district then?
なんでですか？お買い物はもう終わったんですよね。
We have to go buy that shampoo you guys like, don't we? There we go,
ご
finally!
主人かっこいい。
Finally!
ついでに松阪牛も買おう。
Well, today is a celebration, so why not?
やったー！お祝いパーティーですね。ご主人太っ腹。さすがは私たちのご主人。
I'm turning around, or rather, Kashou's turning around. Just this once, okay? This was the beginning to a bright new life. And together with the happy and high-spirited Chocola and Vanilla, we took the first steps towards it. Oh, it was the opening. Okay, so there is still more. Okay, good. So, I'm gonna stop it there since we've hit the opening. So, I'll pick it up in the next video. Alright, take care you guys. Thanks for watching.